Good afternoon, students. Please all stand for our opening. Let us pray in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
You, source of life, we are thankful for the blessings you are giving to us. Thank you for giving us another day to learn something new. Clear our mind and help us focus. Guide us and our teacher as we study and create new learning experiences. We pray in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
So, but before you sit down, let us have a quick energizer. So, find a pair. Your pair is main. Alright, so face your partner. Alright, so face your partner, stand straight. Stand straight. Hug yourself. How do you hug yourself? Like this. And then closer to your partner. And then close your eyes. Closer your face to your partner. And then if you exhale, inhale. Then if you exhale, open your mouth. Okay, let's do it again. One, two, three. Closer to your partner, close your eyes. Inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Open your mouth. Alright, one, two, three. Again, close your eyes. Inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Wow. How does it feel? What's the smell? Alright, so please sit down.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Good afternoon, students. So, by the way, my name is Alvin.
And I am teacher Jericho.
So, we are your teachers for today's session. So, to start everything up, I have here your attendance. Kindly fill out or sign or have your signatures here as your attendance for today. So, please be guided as well with our classroom rules. First is So here's our classroom rules. So always be kind, be respectful at all times, raise your hands when you want to speak. You have to ask questions as well if you have something in your mind. Listen carefully. Help each other, learn from your mistake, work quietly, play safely if you have an activity, and lastly, always do your best. So, before anything else, let us have a short recap on what we have discussed last quarter. So, last quarter, we discussed about the types of communicative style. So, who among you here could still recall the 5 types of communicative style? Anyone? Any hand? There are 5. So, last quarter, we discussed about the 5 types of communicative style. So what are those 5? You can give one. Yes. Frozen, correct. Thank you. Another one? Yes, Sandra. Formal, correct. And another? Casual, correct. We have already 3, so what are the remaining 2? Intimate. And lastly, we have, yes, consultative. Very good. So give yourself a round of applause. So when I say student is consulting to her to the guidance counselor what type of communicative style is exemplified in that type of conversation.
Consultative.
Correct. So that is an example of consultative style. So now, I welcome you to quarter two and a new quarter where we will learn new topic. But before that, I want you to take a look at this. Take a look at these photos. First is this one. What can you observe in this first picture? Any idea? Just words, phrases that we can say in this word, in this picture. Yeah. Just a word or an idea regarding this picture. Yes, your name please.
It is all about the name of
Yeah.
So that's what I've observed. It is a kind of economic problem.
Correct. Thank you. How about this picture? Although it's not that visible, but you can see here depression, social media issue, drug use, academic problems, obesity, bullying. So what are these words all about? I have here. Yes, Miss Jamaica.
Those are social issues or social problems.
Exactly. So, what are the commonalities that we can draw out from this picture? So, that is social issues. So, this picture talks about the social issue, the challenges, the barriers. Here in this picture, the barriers that we have in the academic world, while this is outside the academia. So, these are the challenges that hinders us to achieve serenity in our life. So, why are we talking this? It is because in this afternoon, we will be talking one of the literary pieces that could help us identify or probably could help us solve these problems and how we are able to navigate these challenges or the obstacles that we are facing in our life. So, yeah. So, today we will talk about, or do you have any idea what will be our topic this afternoon? So, it's all about, yeah, social issues, correct? But today, this afternoon, we will be making connections between the text to particular social issues, concerns, or dispositions in real life. So here are the objectives that we will be achieving at the end of this session. So we are to identify at least 3 keys out from this literary piece. 3 themes from this text by Max Urban. We are also to create a written analysis of the central themes and philosophical messages in the text. And also, we are to interpret the relevance of the text in promoting a positive and balanced mindset. So I am looking forward that at the end of this session, we will be able to achieve these 3 objectives. So, Mr. Jericho.
Alright, so today we will know and interpret the poem written by Max Ehrmann entitled Desiderata. So, but first, let me give you a short introduction of the poem. This poem, Desiderata by Max Ehrmann, it is a prose poem. And also, it is a type of poem that lacks of specific line, structure, and typically does not adhere to the traditional rules of meter or rhyme found in the conventional poetry forms. So it is written in 1927. Max Ehrmann's didactic poem, a morally instructional piece. The Desiderata, a Latin word for desired things, offers a code for life emphasizing tolerance, inclusion, and optimism. The poem is full of wise sayings and gentle guidance. the reader is urged to find peace within themselves and project this inner peace in their dealings with the world. We see the poem endorsing attitude to accept the world in all its entirety with all its contrast. And considering this occupation as a lawyer, Erman is a lawyer. Erman comes poetry, his ethical and temperate leaning to the art of living. Max Erman once wrote in his diary, and this called I should like if I could to leave a humble gift, a bit of chaste prose that I had thought of some novel moves. And this humble gift, which he mused about in his diary, became a timeless legacy, which is desiderata. So before we have our discussion, let us first read together the poem and unlock difficult terms for easier interpretation. So first stanza.
Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others. Even the dull and the ignorant, they too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexation to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter. For always there will be greater and lesser person than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself, especially do not feign affection, neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all morality and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune. But do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here, and whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive Him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations. In the noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your soul. With all its charm, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful, strive to be happy.
Alright, so since you are now aware or have already an idea of the overview of what this poem is all about, so it means here that it's full of wisdom, full of wise sayings and gentle guidance. So you already as well, you were able to read, you were already able to have your first reading in the poem. So in our discussion, we wanted you to be part of this poem. So we wanted you to be part of our discussion here in the poem. So we will group you into four. So count up 1 to 4, starting from Jonah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
3,
4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
So all one numbers, please stand. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. All group one, stay here. Then all group two, stay there. All group three there. And four at the think and have your collaborative interpretation of the poem. So, kindly take your seats. So, for group one, I want you to interpret stanza 1 and stanza 2. Your idea, your interpretation about stanza 1 and stanza 2. So you may have one or more representative to give his or her idea, but make sure to collaborate it with your members. So group 1 will be assigned to interpret stanza 1 and stanza 2. Group 2, you're assigned stanza number 3 and number 4, stanza 3 and number 4. One or two representative who can give his or her interpretation on stanza 3 and 4. For group 3, 5 and 6, your ideas, interpretation of the poem. And for group 4, 7 and 8. So just a short idea or any interpretation or any words that you can say about this poem or the stanzas, your assigned stanza. So time check, we are 1:27, so at exactly 1:30, can we now cater ideas from the groups? 1:30, so time is 1:27. So at exactly 1:30, just an idea or something that you can share about the poem. Time check, 1:29, so 1 minute left. So whatever your comfortable language, you can utilize it. It's either in Bisaya, in Tagalog, or in English. As long as you were able to amplify the knowledge about the stanza you are assigned. time is up. We will now have the idea of Group 1 to share his or their understanding about stanza 1 and stanza 2. Can we have one representative or two representatives?
So stanza one, as what we collaborate or we so it comes that be a good listener, give opportunities to others to speak out. While in second stanza, be focused on yourself and you don't have to compare yourselves to others.
Correct. So thank you so much, Group 1, for your idea about stanza 1 and stanza 2. So in the opening statement of the poem, we can already say that it talks about the noise of our world. Where in our world today, it's full of noise and haste. So here, go placidly, it means to say go calmly and gently. So it means to say we have to navigate the world with patience, with the silence, and as far as possible, without surrender, be in good terms with all persons. So they are right that you have to be a good listener in this portion here. But in here, it says that whatever things you do, you have to do it with the best that you can, without surrendering, of course, because kung minsan mo surrender mo, it will be a race sa life. So, be in good terms while also wala po kayong tinatapakang tao. So, be in good terms with all others. So, respect, show kindness, show humility to all other persons. So, also we have speak your truth quietly. So, the truth here is the intimate sharing of oneself, one's experience, and one's belief. So they are right that you have to be of good listeners. You have to listen to the dull and the ignorant because they too have interesting, di ba? Ang mga stories sa mga unheard are also interesting and we can also learn values from them. Mas dito pa ganito makabalo kung kung sa like valuable ang mga tao or especially sa ilahang state or ilahang story, right? So in stanza 2, they are right that you don't have to compare yourself from others. You have to avoid people, loud and aggressive person because they can give what? Kung saan man makahatag sa mga tao na loud o aggressive. They can impact us in a negative way, no? They can give bad spirits, so it can distress our soul, like it can hinder our vision towards achieving something. Imagine na siya, be with that person, be with that circle whom you feel like you would be productive, you would achieve, you would develop as a person. And they are vexation. Kung saan yung vexation? They are annoying. They can irritate. So they can distress your spirit if you compare. If you are with them. And if you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter. So comparing yourself from others could not really help you grow as a person. You know, if you compare, you will become useless. You feel low, you feel less of a person, but always don't listen to the voices inside you. Instead, focus on the voice that matters. Focus on your family, on grapple on the things that can make you succeed in life. Focus yung tas mga positive. And then yung tas mga negative. So, for always there will be greater and lesser person than yourself. Of course, naadyan yung mga tao, mga taggo, or mga mas taas pa, na ako yung mga pan, but you have to enjoy your achievement. So the stanza 2 talks about your contentment on yourself and also celebrate achievements, whether small wins or mga dagko. You have to celebrate because your valid na emotion, especially kung naka-achieve na gani ka something, especially ka na bumata na gani ka sa buntag, that's a small win and that's worth celebrating. So, Always remember, be positive, be contented, celebrate small wins, and that's it. So let us have for stanza 3 and stanza 4. Can we have the representative or representatives from group 2? Sige, pwede na.
So, the information that we have gathered as we discuss at GM4, so this is our overall understanding of it. So, our understanding is that it says that you need to focus on your goal, for time is precious, and that as time passes by, change is always important. But be cautious enough on how you can adapt in this tricky world. So we must have our own ideal behavior for us to surpass the challenges that we face in life.
So that's for stanza 3 and 4 already. How about for
Uh, so, so for stanza 4, you need to be
So in stanza 3, recruit yourself, not pretending, especially ka na yung feelings, dapat kuhan ka ka na, kung usa ka, inanak ka din magpakaroon ka nga, you really love that someone, or inanak ka sa akin mga hindi kayo magtanan. So, like, tapos ka as the grass na, one ba, consistent or continuous, or like the grass na, one ba, kita niyo yung nag-exist, June.
giving comprehensive like interpretation on the stanza 3. Correct. In stanza 3, you have to focus on your career. So, unsa ang atong career, this is what we choose in life. So, kung naa ganita in the future, you have to be interested. So kung unsay na-achieve nimo, you have to show that you are interested in that kind of passion because that will enable you to be productive. However, humble. So i-emphasize with ani nga pom ang mga virtue to be contented, to be a good listener, and to be humble. To be humble man good is you're showing that nang dili ka hambog ba, nang you know where you come from, you acknowledge your strengths and weaknesses, and it's a real value in the changing fortunes of time. So we never know. Time is, it's changing. So wala time will tell lang yun if unsay may tabo sa atong career. So always choose to be humble. Choose humility over something else. So here, exercise caution in our business. So in business affairs, so for the world is full of trickery. So kasabot sa full of trickery, daghang yes, manglinggo. Daghang manipulate. So it is for you to not let that person manipulate you, but let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. So it states here to always choose goodness over this one, over things nga makadaot. While in stanza 4, be yourself, be authentic as possible, never ever show yung napakaroon lang ka, especially talks about do not feign affection, neither be cynical about love. So, dili ka magpa-fake sa imong feelings to someone or magpa-dako-dako ka as if nga ikaw ray labaw, ana, because it's a negative connotation. So, neither be cynical about love. Kani siya nga portion dili, it talks about love na pod. So, love, for in the face of all aridity, ang aridity is mga tough times nato o galing disenchantment, mga disappointments that we have experienced. It is as perennial as the grass. So, ang love here is a metaphorically represented by the grass, as perennial as the grass. Kay ingon siya diri na do not feign affection. Ayaw nang do not doubt the power of love, because power of love can abolish tough or mga mga bad decisions in our life. Kay when you're in love, you're inspired. You can do things that you feel or beyond your abilities, di ba? Kaya although love din man na siya makononate natin na love for our partner lang, but it can also be love for yourself, love for your passion, love for your family, and other stuff like that. So we have stanza 5 and 6.
Thank you, Sir Alvin. So now, let's move forward to the stanza 5 and stanza 6. Let us have a group three.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Based on stanza 5 and 6, based on our collaborations, sharing of ideas, we come up that we understand stanza 5 and 6 that the day that we born in this world, it seems like we are already anchored and we have already experienced challenges, circumstances, and different problems in life. But we got tama ba siya? Challenges in life. But despite of these things that really occurs in our life, we need to stay humble. We need to be gentle. We don't need to rush things. It is because from the lighter beyond a wholesome discipline, if you are a disciplined individual and you are be gentle with yourself, be gentle to yourself, to your core, to yourself, then definitely you could achieve the things that you need to. You could achieve the things uh, that you want to achieve, and despite of the problems that you have, you need to stand up, walk, and be proud of who you are.
Wow, thank you. So that's a good idea. I wanted interpreting this. So we can hear from his idea that he mentioned about the challenges. So from this stanza, from the word take kindly and gracefully. So you can accept all the challenge. You are going to take it kindly and gracefully because from that challenges you will learn from that, and also that will makes you grow. So that's why we need to take kindly and gracefully for us to beyond the wholesome and discipline, and also to be gentle with yourself. That will make you grow as who you are in yourself. So for this stanza number 6, you are a child of the universe. From the world, you are a child of the universe. This means the highness, which is the God. So we can see that not all the challenges are given by by the God, and also the challenges you can cope up with that if you take it kindly and gracefully. So that is how you are going to take up those challenges that you are encountering right now. Since you are third year, you can face a lot of challenges to reach your goal, right? So from this stanza, anyone who can give to us about their vision and missions in life. Any idea from the class? Who has an idea? Who has a vision and mission? What was your vision and vision in your life as you are a future educator? Gusto niyong panatag sa inyong kaugalingon and with this 5 years from now, where do you see yourself? That is part of your vision. So that's why you are going to take the challenges kindly and gracefully. Alright, so.
Ako yung sinulat sa unang pahinga. I wrote this one. God, for my future self, actually, I don't know exactly. I don't know what life I had been in the future. It is because we cannot determine what will definitely happen, but we can have plans for it. We can predict the future, but we can hope for it. I think personally, life is a series of fail and rise, a series of growth and evolve, depending on the circumstances that you face along your way, and we will never know what will happen next. Probably, probably a downfall or a windfall, kanang mga kasakit o kalipay, maybe a smooth, fast progress, mga paspas na kanang maka-achieve, we can achieve kanang mga labi nga mga paghitabo sa itong kinabuhi, or maybe or a small snail progress like it seems like kanang mga kasakit nga murag ma-achieve na nato pero wala na dayon kay tungod na yung mga factors nga naka-affect na wala to nahita wala to naka-up to siya nga pangandoy. All that matters is currently, ano siya, all that matters is that currently, ang importante sa pagkakaroon is that I know what my goal is and simply walk it through knowing the end goal and let opportunities fill the journey along the way as a goal.
Yes, thank you for that. So from that word, from his ideas about this, so we can see that his visions is really ma-measure ni mo ang iyang kaniyong mission in life, his vision in life, because upon nurturing, upon facing those challenges, we can see that from this line, nurture strengths of spirit to shield in a sudden misfortune. So this, you are going to strengthen your spirit of facing those challenges, right? So that's why there are goals that your goals, the sum of your goals will not be kanang dili siya mahitabo because of there is something that is kaning naipay mas something kaning mas better pa anak nga imong pangandoy. So that is how in this stanza you are going to see yourself as like a full of vision in life, a mission that is you are going to conquer as you can see yourself in the future. That's why I asked you a question, where can you see yourself in 5 years? So that's how you are going to see in this stanza. So for the stanza number 7 and number 8, let us have group 4.
So for the stanza number 7 and 8, so it gives us an idea to be at peace with God. And this gives us the concept of happiness, peace, equality among yourself and to others. Not just that, and God is universal. And let us remember that He is part of each one's life. So it also gives us an idea to be keep your soul at peace or to be at peace with God. And for the second, the 8th stanza is that this reminds us that in the life, sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, though it is a negativities that surrounds us, the world itself or the world indeed still has its beautiful place. We need just to see or to look for the beauty in it and And another is to remain cheerful and strive to be happy. And we can attain this if we believe in ourselves, be cheerful and be happy, and remain true to yourself and to everyone.
Thank you for that idea. So
One lesson that you were able to gain in this poem.
Tend to think really far from what is real. We tend to imagine things that are really far from the truth. So that line touched me that we must always strive to we must always strive to think what is positive and avoid stressors that may cause us stress in life, and always put our trust in God because He knows our future even before we were born in this world. That's all.
Thank you so much everyone for sharing. It is true to be authentic. It is true to trust in the Lord. It is true to not distress ourselves. So, kung sa man din naka-distress na to sa kuan from imagining, so mag-overthink na sometimes, mag-overthink that does not lead to a positive outcome. Instead, focus lang yun on the things that inspires you. So, are you now ready for our next activity?
alright, so for our next activity, we will directly divide you into 2 groups, and you will perform something that is it is a short presentation showcasing the importance of the text to our daily life. So Group 1 and Group 2. Sarah mag-group as Group 1 and this would be the Group 2. So for the Group 1, what you are going to do is a role play. So you are going to create a short role play scenario that illustrates how the characters would navigate real life situations while embodying the wisdom from the poem. So again, you are going to make a role play. So for the Group 2, you are going to make a speech choir. Alright, so deliver a speech choir presentation of the poem and ensure unity, focus, delivery of the voice, your facial expressions is a must, style and body movements or gestures. So we will going to give you 10 minutes to prepare and so 10 minutes only.
So time is 1:55. So at exactly 2. At exactly 2, you will present short, just a short presentation. Now, short presentation. So again, exactly 2, you will present your short presentation. Time check 1:59, extend 2 minutes. At exactly 2.
So can we now present your Alright, so are you ready to present the activity? Alright, so since this group are Western guests, so they will be the one who will present let us see if the group 2 is listening and taking notes of what the group 1 presents. So let us have their idea on what their insights about the group 1 presentation, about their role play.
Based on what they have played earlier, is that si Jonah, like, inside the school setting, she was bullied. I don't know, wala man siya yung appearance, but nabully siya sa iyang mga classmates. And because of that, she was distressed by that fact that she felt like ang iyang mga classmates really ganahan niya. So it is a baggage to her to carry inside and outside of the school. So good thing you have I don't know, you have a teacher or you have classmate. Kanang i-advise niya that do not carry it all and surrender it to God, because God is bigger than the baggages we are carrying today and till tomorrow. That's all. Thank you.
So thank you, Jamaica, and let us now witness the presentation of
since we're done with the activity, so the first activity, so let us have another activity. Yes.
So let us try to check whether we have achieved this skill already or we're still not. So this one, identify at least 3 things from the text. Were we able to achieve this?
Yes.
How about this one? Okay, a written analysis. Not yet? Not yet. How about interpret? Were we able to interpret? Yes. So now we will achieve this. So get one whole sheet yellow pen paper
one, we have to choose a specific piece of advice from the text and discuss. Then for group 3, this one, and group 4. So your composition must not exceed 100 words. 100 words. So 50 or up, or words that must not exceed 100. So time check, please. 2:13. So at exactly 2:15, 2:17, or 2:18. At exactly 2:18, you will not collect your papers.
You can just take a snap so that you can. Yeah.
So Bando Filio, absent. She's absent, right? How about Raymar? He is practicing for the Waverly House as well. Then Montero, absent. There is absent. Angeline, absent. And Ibanez Anadjo, absent. Abulas is also nursing. Si Nico Rosilina.
One minute left.
Angeline time is 2:18, so we'll extend up to 20. So finish up to 20, we'll collect your papers. Alright, time is up. Please pass all your papers. Finish or not finish. You will not collect papers. It's okay, it's okay. It's not right something. Thank you so much for participating, everyone. If you have learned something out from the poem, that's important. That's how important literature is. It can help our lives. It can help us to be positive all the time. So you will embody the thing that you have learned in this classroom. So that's it for today's meeting. Please all stand for our closing prayer. We will have a last prayer.
Please stand up. Let us bow our head into the presence of the Lord as we sing the Father and Son, Holy Spirit. All for thee,